Okay. I don't know why everything electronic is asking me 90. Oh,
Is it live?
we are live.
Oh, we are live.
No, I'm here.
Hi, everybody. Well, if anyone comes in.
Yeah.
Come on.
I know I really should plan these more, but I want to start
Right.
doing something every.
Hi, Katie. Hi, Hexen.
Oh, here we are. Hi, Katie. Hi, Hexen. And Katie and Hexen. All right. Oh, I got so much stuff here. Let's pile this up here. Sorry, guys, getting settled in. And I've got too much crap on
Hi,
my
long hair, skinny-eyed toe.
Yes, welcome.
Hi, Ravenheart. Ben.
Gosh.
Oh, Bob, not Bob. Ben. Sorry.
How are we doing today, everybody?
Hi, everybody.
So, I felt like going live tonight, and I felt like, what do we feel like doing? Showing stuff.
Yeah, let's show some stuff.
We're going to show some stuff.
Show some stuff.
Show some stuff.
How are you, Ben?
So, how are we having here? We have
Bob. Oh my
Ben.
God, why do I keep saying Ben? Haha, you're lucky you fixed it. I know, sorry, Bob.
What did you fix? What
I kept on calling him Ben, his husband.
Ah, well, I'm just gonna call you Ravenheart Bruce because I am bad with names.
Bob goes, you're fired.
You're fired.
Funny, funny.
Alrighty. So, Maddie been shopping.
So I did get a few things.
Just a few. Just a few.
Maybe a couple wands. Hey, Jack. And a wand stand from Noble
Noble
Collections. And I got Dave a wand. And I'm only
Two
going to
wands.
show 2 of my wands because the rest of them I want to showcase every day 1 wand review
One wand.
on my channel. Conjurer's Table.
So selfless plugging.
Sorry. So, you go first.
Why do
What's
I
this
go
wand?
first?
Because you have a wand in your hand.
I do have a wand in my hand.
Yeah.
So which one is this one?
Hi, April.
Hello, April. How are you? So which one's this one?
Oh,
You bought it.
so.
All right. So here's wand number 1 that Maddie bought.
It's just plain black and still smells like paint.
Yeah, this one was from Etsy, I think.
Yeah. No, this one was like, I think $10 when I bought it.
Yeah, but I may doctor this up a bit.
Yeah.
I may change this bad boy.
I mean, it's okay. It's just, for me, the wand is super thick. It still feels a bit sticky.
It's very thick, yes.
And it's like super light.
It is very
I like
light.
wands that are a lot sturdier. I feel like
Yeah.
if you just went like that, you'd like break it.
This is definitely light.
Yeah. But I mean, other than that, the finish is good. Paint job looks like wand. As you can tell, it's, oh no, you can't. Yep, it's fairly straight. Especially if you look at it this way and look down, you can tell that the wand is actually straight.
And when you hold
Which
it
is nice.
And when you hold it this way, it's very phallic.
Oh god. But that's the one thing I love about I loved about this wand.
That
was
it's
this little-
phallic? You could make
No,
use
this
of that
little
other
point
end?
right here. I liked that point. So when you hold the wand, it has like the spear at the other end.
Hi, Rochelle.
Hi, Rachel.
Is it Rachel or Rochelle?
But when I'm looking for wands, I like to make sure that the shaft is as straight as possible. That
Everyone
it doesn't
likes
like,
it.
because some wands, when you get them, if you guys don't notice, they like curve to one side or the other, slightly.
Yeah, but hold on. That kind of depends, though, because some wands.
Rachel said too pointy for a phallic, Dave.
Some wands are not. Some wands are designed not straight.
Yeah, some are not. So, for example, my 2 wands that I will showcase after Dave. Hi, Dandelion. They weren't created so that they were straight.
Well, why don't you pull one?
Okay,
We'll
fine. I'll pull one out.
alternate.
So let's start with the Stallion. So here's the wand I got from Noble Collection. It's Harry Potter. And the front just says Death Eater Wand Stallion. Recreation of the famous wand. So, of course, it has this. And then it has its own little sleeve. And then we have the wand box. That's gray. And then just says it was upside down. Death Eater Stallion that you can't see because it reflects too much.
Yeah, I think if you go like this, I can't see.
Well,
Hold on.
anyways,
There
just
it is,
says
there
that.
it is,
There we
there
go.
it is, there
Death
it
Eater
is.
Stallion.
It's like that shiny whatever.
Hi, Debbie. So, when you open it up, it has this kind of little squishy cushion thing just to protect the wand.
Squishy.
This comes off. And then you have this. And then this little piece right here, I guess I'll take it out.
Yes.
Each wand that you get from the Noble Collection actually comes with a little tag that lets you know what wand it is. And it can go on... So I bought 4 wands that came with a free wand stand. And it comes with a little clip thingy, so you can clip it on. And then it'll say...
Oh, what wand it is.
Yeah, what wand it is. So, for example, this one says Death Eater Wand Stallion.
Those are
And
the
there's
ones that
different
came-
Death Eater ones. There's the Stallion, there's the Death Eater Thorn Wand,
Let me see.
the Snake Wand, and a Skull Wand. And Hexen actually has the Skull Wand. So this is what the Stallion Wand looks like.
And you can kind of clamp this on it.
So as you can tell, it's kind of squiggly, which is what we were talking about earlier. Not every single wand is straight, but I actually love that about this. And then the end is actually a little stallion, actually, as you can see. And that has this cool kind of like
Hi,
little
Shauna.
detailing
Hi, Kendra.
that you can't see.
Hello.
Hold on. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So there's the little detailing around the wand. Oh, that's interesting. It's only on one side. And then, of course, on the other side just has the Warner Brothers logo. But what I love about it is the way you can hold it. So what I hold it is... here. I usually go like this and kind of wrap my finger around so you're holding it like that. Now, in the movie, supposedly the Death Eater that had it held it in between the knuckles like this, which is like really weird.
That's very weird.
So, yeah, I kind of like wrapping it around that way. Or if you wanted to, you could kind of slide your finger in there and then hold it like that.
Yeah.
So, that is the Death Eater Stallion Wand. It actually feels fairly nice. This is one of the lighter wands that I got.
Okay.
There's a few that I got that I'll showcase later on my channel that are super heavy feeling. Like, they feel like metal. That's how heavy they are. But this one feels more like wood, which is what I really like.
Yeah, this is
Ooh, Matt, we found Ozzy's wand. Yay!
Nice,
Shauna, I heard that you and
yay.
Patty Pot got Oz the Voldemort wand, which I now got today. And I will showcase that. I think that might be the first wand that I will showcase.
Okay.
So that is the Stallion wand.
So, I have another wand here.
Where's the... Wait, where's the little...
It's right here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so I have this. Now this, actually, interesting. This one, actually, and you'll know, see, okay, I'm going to hold it up. It's actually from Fantastic Beasts. Okay. Yeah, Fantastic Beasts.
And
Gellert
there's the phone.
Grindelwald. Is that who's wanted this? Gellert Grindelwald at the time? So, but someone else owned this wand.
Yes.
This wand-
Hi, Shauna.
This wand got around. So, anyways, it's in the box. And this is the Noble Collection too. But mine don't have a clippy thing.
The reason why Dave's is different is because the version I got is the collector's box edition. So there's the regular Noble Collection, which the boxes will look like this. The Noble Collection will have this kind of Tanner box with these, like, stringy thingies.
What does that mean? What's the Noble
Stringy
Collection?
thingy.
What's
The Noble,
difference?
like, it's from noblecollection.com. That's what I mean by Noble Collection.
Oh, and these are from somewhere else. Yours are
No,
from
they're
somewhere
all
else.
from noblecollection.com.
Yep.
But there's different versions. Like, for example, Harry, Ron, and Hermione's wand, they'll have the regular Noble edition that will come in this box. then they have this special Ollivander's collection, which comes in a box like this and has
Oh,
this.
this is what
Yours
this
is a special
the Ollivander. Okay.
collector's box.
Well, anyways, let's get to it because this is actually
a lot. So slow.
what's the matter?
Shauna, she's like, oh my god, you guys are helping my last 15 minutes. So slow. I know. It's like horrible waiting for the last 15 minutes of work.
Oh God, tell me about it. I was watching YouTube videos. Oh, wait a minute, that's what she's doing. Anyways, it's the Elder Wand. Yes. So, and now I know most of you probably watched the movie, and we know what the Elder Wand is. One being one of the Deathly Hallows. But also, from the Harry Potter movies, this was Dumbledore's wand as well. Dumbledore. Now, we don't know how Dumbledore came upon
I think it'll come out in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them 3. If that comes out, we'll find out how Dumbledore came into possession of the Elder Wand.
Yes.
Because in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, Crimes of Grindelwald, Grindelwald actually had a different wand. He didn't have the Elder Wand. Actually, yeah, we're going to find out how the Elder Wand came into possession of both Grindelwald and Dumbledore. So that should be fairly interesting.
Yep, so this is it. And now this one is basically a straight wand.
Yeah. No tilt or lean.
No tilt or lean. Very heavy.
Yeah.
If you look at how thin it is, you would be surprised
right.
how heavy this wand is. And of course, I hold my wands like this.
Long and pointy.
Long and pointy.
Long and pointy.
And ribbed.
For your pleasure.
Yeah. So that's the Elder Wand.
Yeah, I'm very surprised. I mean, it's light. It's weird. It's like that balance of light and heavy.
But it's heavy. This is heavier, or as heavy.
Was the wand actually that long in the movie? I felt like it was shorter than that.
No, I think if it's from the movie, if it's from the official, this was the length of the wand.
Damn, he must have had large fingers. But then again, I have very tiny fingers, so
Yeah.
that's probably why it seems massive.
Massive.
Yeah, so that is the Elder Wand, and actually, sorry to steal this from you, Dave. It has like some cool.
I didn't know it had that
runic
on there.
symbols
Yeah.
on it,
I didn't know in the movie that it had those little symbols on there.
and it has like a real cool kind of woody texture to it, which is what I love. So that is the Elder Wand.
This is the most powerful wand in the world.
Yeah. So quick backstory
In the Harry Potter universe,
for
anyway.
those who haven't. What is the Deathly Hallows, and how does the Elder Wand play a part in the Deathly Hallows?
Well, I can do a brief of that because we were just watching it.
Yeah.
So the Deathly Hallows. So I don't know how the three men came across. Oh, they were crossing a bridge or something.
Yeah.
And they came across basically death.
Yeah.
And
Death granted them each one single wish.
one wish. One person.
One brother wanted a cloak of invisibility to hide himself from death and anyone who wished harm upon him.
So death cut a piece of his own cloak.
Cloth to create
the cloak.
the cloak of invisibility, and what are the gods getting into?
Okay. The second hollow
was the Resurrection Stone.
yes.
Which, as you can tell by the Stone of Resurrection, brought back anyone from the dead.
Well, it said in the movie it brought back a loved one.
No, it could bring back anyone from the dead.
Well, I'm just saying what they said in the story in the movie. And of course, the last Deathly Hallow, the third guy wished for the most. What did he wish for? The most powerful
the
wand
most powerful wand in the world
ever in the world, and so death fashioned
the Elder Wand.
The Elder Wand.
And
what
then,
happened to them?
Well, all of
remember?
them died except for so the first brother died, who wanted the wand because someone slit his throat in his sleep.
Yeah.
Because he wanted the power of the wand.
Of the wand.
His
Yep.
other brother died from the Resurrection Stone from heartache.
No. Yes.
Because his wife was like, he brought back his wife, and she was like, I just don't feel like I belong here. So he died of heartache.
Yeah, I think she killed. Didn't she kill herself?
Well, you can't kill yourself if you're dead.
Oh, I don't know. What is it? Did we get into something?
And then it's just a plastic bag I left on the floor.
And then, of course, the invisibility cloak.
The brother never died. He actually lived a long existence
Because he
because
stayed
death
hidden.
couldn't find him because he was invisible from death.
And important to say.
When you combined all three.
No. Hold on.
Oh.
When that brother was finally up in age and ready to die, he greeted death as an equal and passed over.
Yep. Now, what is so important about all three items?
Well, if you put them together,
You create a master of death.
yes.
Ooh.
Ooh, Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter stuff.
Yep, yep.
Yes. So, and I'm going to show, if I ever showed my other...
Dandelion. Little Dandelion, a few pieces of driftwood. I could take a pic for you. Oh, blah, blah. Wait, someone just said something. Dandelion just said, I would love a wand made out of beech driftwood someday, but I wonder if I can find a piece that's long enough. Whoa. Dandelion, my parents have a winter home in Seattle, and we live like literally right over a beach, and my mom's always collecting driftwood.
And it's not in Seattle, it's in San Juan Island off the coast of Seattle. And let me tell you something, there's driftwood everywhere.
So if you want, I could tell my mom to keep a lookout for driftwood, and she could probably mail it to me, and then I can mail it to you if you want, Dandelion.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to show one more wand. I think I've shown it before. Because I just think it's really cool. It's a cool wand. Hold on. Get this back in the box. These boxes are impossible. Alright.
Oh, hi, Lilypad.
This is not my first one. It might be one of my first ones.
One of the first ones.
This is from an online store called Alavans. And this is not a Harry Potter wand or anything like that.
Actually, they're Harry Potter inspired because they do have some wands.
Well, no,
from the
they
classic
do. They do have Harry
version.
Potter wands, but you also can pick or have them generate a wand based on
your ideas. They do make custom wands, which is super cool.
And this is a wand I got from them, and it's called the Black Palm. Each one comes with a certificate of authenticity, and this is a beautiful wand. It's made from black palm wood. Now, something to note. This wand, as nice as it is, most of the Harry Potter replica wands I've actually made of resin. They're not real wood.
Yep.
This here is a real wood wand. Like I said, it's black palm. And yeah, it was my very first wand. That's a little bit of the difference. I think your Death Eater wands are wood, but or is it the Stallion one's wood? I believe the other one's resin. It feels very resin.
So I'm gonna show very quickly this other wand that I got.
Oh, pop it out.
And this is the Death Eater Snake wand, and this one's super cool, you guys.
It's very cool. Oh, and I can't do the hat. It's too hot in here.
If
Too
I
hot.
take it
Fuzzy. Fuzzy-headed. Oh, this is a good one.
Yes. Oh, where the hell?
Let's grab it from there.
Mama. Here we go. So this is the snake.
Look at that.
Death Eater Snake wand. So it's super cool. It literally looks like a snake. And if I can kind of figure out, it has like the details of the scales of the snake all along.
Now, while you're showing that, I gotta get up a minute.
And then the back detailing of the snake. And then the snake's face is like so cute. And then the one thing I don't... That would be the cats. Maddie, I'll trade you apple wood for a piece of driftwood. Ooh, that's a good idea, Debbie. We could do that. One thing I didn't quite understand was what this little piece was for. Because there is a slight difference. When you get this from Universal Studios, the wand actually doesn't come with this random piece right here. To me, it kind of looks like he's playing a trombone, and it's kind of weird that's going into his mouth. It's like he's kind of, kind of sucking on something there. But this is the Death Eater Snake Wand, which is super cool. And I like to hold it like this.
So much for the hot dog
So
buns.
it's like,
What
yeah.
the hell was that?
Hi, Michelle. So yeah,
I know what it's
that is
not.
the Snake Wand.
It's not the hot dog buns
That's
because
super
those are
cool.
gone.
And I love the little waviness of it into the straight shaft. It's like crooked shaft into straight. But yeah, this is the Snake Wand. Super excited about that. Just showcase it one last time.
That's the snake wand, isn't it?
Yes, this is the Snake Wand.
Snake wand.
There we go.
I'm having myself a devil dog.
How's everyone doing today? Which way does this go? Oh, that way.
Hold on, my iPad decided to knock me out. I can't see the comment. There we go.
Maddie said chopped. Uh-oh, I guess cats want some bread.
Yeah. Yeah, they had some hot dogs. I might as well give them the hot dogs.
Right?
I had to Bratty. Oh, my God.
It's like we just fed them only... Oh.
A few hours. Well, yeah, they don't eat twice a day.
4 hours ago.
Oh, hi, Michelle. How are you? Hi, Lily Pad. I didn't say hi to some folks in here.
Come on, it's not going into the... Okay.
So, anywho, put that back over here like that. So, what else are we going to talk about?
It's up to you, Dave. Your channel, your rules.
I know I usually do, and I'm going to get, and I promise, I'm going to get back to doing some readings. But tonight, it's such a busy day. And it's like, by the time you get home, have dinner, planning to do readings, it's too much. It's too much. So, anyways, but I like to talk about some cards.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite deck?
Yeah. My True Black Tarot, actually, right here. So this is the deck I'm going to use.
All right. Hold on, Lily.
We are good, Michelle.
This is for you, Lily Pad. You want me to smoke a bowl? Well, I don't really smoke. I do have a bowl, but I'm going to smoke a bong for you.
Does anyone else in here have... Oh, bye, Shauna. Okay, guys, I close up. Does anyone else have the True Black Tarot?
Yeah. Oh, no, yeah. No, I don't have it, but... Yeah.
That doesn't shuffle quite like I thought it would.
Yeah, and you're dropping them on the floor. Oh, my God. These are nice cards.
Thank
Clumsy,
you.
clumsy.
Ooh, I almost just shuffled the title card into it.
So... Yeah, I'm kind of jelly, too. And I know that's a hard deck to get, and I really kind of like it. So I probably will, while you're shuffling it, we can kind of show some, but you're shuffling.
Oh, well...
Yeah, so we'll show them out of order.
Okay. So what card did you... Well, you can just say what card you want to showcase, and...
Oh, do we want to look at
find
it?
it.
Okay, well, let's do this.
And then pull up, like a tarot card meaning. Or what the card would mean.
Hold on. Let me
So we
put
can
my-
compare two different decks.
Yeah, we can do that. All right, so actually, I'm going to put the question to you guys. So, yeah, we'll do like a tarot talk. We'll look at a couple different decks. Maddie's going to show the True Black. Let me see. I got to get some tarot out here. I can show, in comparison or side by side, my old trusty Wizard's Tarot. Or, let's see, what do we got here? I've been itching to pull out again my Tarot in Wonderland. Okay. Or we have, and now I just did a walkthrough of these, but again, as a comparison to the True Black, right? That's a Rider-Waite deck, right?
Yes.
I could do New Era Elements as to do a little compare pair. one deck I haven't had out in a long time is my Spellcaster's Tarot. So guys, which one should I use? What do you think?
Oh, hi, Hexen! Yeah, you are still here.
See, anyone?
Thought you disappeared for a moment, Hexen.
Okay, we have
We're
a
so
vote.
quiet.
We have a vote for New Era. I like New Era. Oh, now Spellcasters.
Spellcaster.
Well, all right. Any more votes? Come on, guys. And please,
Spellcaster.
so we have two
It's
for
been
Spellcasters.
decided.
Oh, geez, there's 17 people in there. Let's vote. I'll tell you what, I haven't had the Spellcasters out in a while. So, let's do Spellcaster. Because I haven't had this deck out in a long time. Just in bed with a slight headache, but I'm still watching. Yeah, you need to ride the bus. That'll get rid of your headache. Gets rid of mine. All right. So let's see, and we'll do some random cards because Maddie's isn't in order, and neither is mine. So let's all right. First, let's pull out. See if you can find your Eight of Swords because this is a beautiful Eight of Swords.
Oh, hi, Linda.
You paying attention?
And hi, Trisha, who just came in.
Maddie never pays attention.
Sorry, I was saying hi.
I know.
So what card is that?
Grab your Eight of Swords.
Okay.
Oh, I love, and get your Ace of Cups.
Ace of Cups.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. Ace of Cups was the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have kept these in
Your
order.
10 of Swords.
Oh, jeez. Hold on. Here's the 10 of Swords.
Your oh.
Oh, jeez. Hold
All
on.
right. All right. Hold on.
I need to try and find... What was the first one you said?
The first one. We're already back at the beginning.
Well, I was looking for it, and then you told another two others.
Oh, 8 of Swords.
Okay. 8 of Swords. Swords. Where are you? Where are you?
Sorry, guys. We want to look at Hanged Man. And oh my goodness.
Come on, Eight of Swords. Watch it be like the last card in this deck. Oh my god, you're on top of it, Kitty. Jeez.
All right, yeah, you need to go, Kitty. You need to. All right. That's all we're doing. Okay. So you've got your Eight of Swords, Ace of Cups. Which one you on?
Wow.
What?
It was the last card in the deck, no joke. As I said earlier.
So you had Seven of Swords?
You just said 8.
Oh, that was Eight of Swords?
Yeah.
Okay. So what else do you have in there? What did you pull?
Well, the only three that you told me to.
Okay, Eight of Swords, Ace of Cups,
And
10 of Swords. All right. All right. The Death card I want to show.
Okay.
The Tower I want to show.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. We are just awkwardness.
Tower and Death, right?
Tower and Death. And here, these three.
Okay. Does anyone else want a card that they want to see to compare? We are taking suggestions at this point.
Oh, I like these three too. We'll do this one.
Oh, Hanged Man.
Hanged Man. And Ace of Swords. I'll put this one back. That should be enough. So Hanged Man, Ace of Swords. Okay. So I'm going to
have the Ace of Swords. Oh no, Ace of Cups. Okay.
Yep, and Ace of Swords. So I'm going to start. So this is Spellcasters. And actually, I got to start working with this deck because... Oh, someone wants the Empress. Interesting. Yeah, we'll pull out the Empress card, too. But look at this. This is 8 of Swords. I wish I didn't have any... I'm going to put it like that.
Where are you, Empress?
So check that.
Where are you, Empress?
Check that one
Where
out.
can't I find you?
Well, let's do these for now, because I haven't found my Empress yet either. We'll do that at the end. Ah, this is... Oh, Empress is your birth card. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to find that. So this is an interesting 8 of Swords. I think that looks like a guy, which I think in the other 8 of Swords, it's... And we'll wait to see what... when Maddie gets to his 8 of Swords. I like this because it's very ominous looking. I think it's very artistic. And I love that he's trapped. If you look, he's bound with ropes. Yeah, and the bull in the back. So what do we see when I see this card? I see trapped. I'm not sure how to take that bull in the back. It's very interesting because the other 8 of Swords that I've used doesn't have a bull in the back. But I get that sense of it's almost, I have to say, it's almost hellish. It's very, very interesting because with the fire in the back, it's trapped, could be spiritually trapped.
What card is this?
This is the 8 of Swords.
8 of Swords.
Yeah.
6. That's not it. 2, 3, 4. Oh, here it is. Okay.
This is going to be very interesting with your deck. So hold up.
So this is the 8 of Swords in the True Black.
So they're very simplistic. Now, you read with those. When you see that card, so how do you read it?
I get a lot of energy from it because it's like the swords are being, well, not because they're floating, but it's like they're absorbing that energy, the fire, it's like a sudden burst of energy from within.
Interesting, because it's very contrast. Like when you see this card, you get that true, I'm trapped, I'm bound, I'm blindfolded.
Oh, is his... Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and this is pretty interesting because it's very similar to even the 8 of Swords in the Wizard's Tarot.
I get a sense of the trapped in mind because even though there's the singular card, it's surrounded... Oh, sword, sorry. It's surrounded by the other swords. So
Okay,
it's like
yeah.
that wall of protection. You can't go anywhere. You're guarded.
That's surrounded.
In order
yeah.
to break free of that, you need to rely and bring forth the power and the energy from within.
Yeah. Cool.
That's what I got from that card.
Very interesting. It is a very... Oh! Kendra, very... Now, going back to the bull. Trapped
Wait, the bull of
because
what?
you... Well, because look, let's pull this... Oh, I love... Oh, you guys...
Did I miss a card? You're like going... Oh.
Yeah, because you're like... You're a millennial. You can't multitask.
I was trying to search for cards.
Anyways, look at this. Trapped
Oh,
because...
there's a bull.
Bull-headed. Bull, being stubborn.
Stubborn.
Very interesting. I love that. This is why I wanted to start doing like a tarot talk thing.
Right.
Because yes, you get that bull has that meaning. Because maybe like you're trapping yourself. Very interesting. Very, very. All right, next card, Ace of Swords.
Ace of Swords.
So check this out. This is the Ace of Sword from the Spellcasters.
Oh, look at that. Ours are actually somewhat identical.
Look at that.
And
that is interesting.
Yeah.
Very. I have to hold at an angle because this
Yeah,
ring
because
light.
mine shows that shimmer right there.
Yeah.
So this is the ace from the True Black.
So what do we get when we see that? Like I get like, so Ace typically for me is new beginnings, and I almost get like Circle of Fire. This thing up here almost looks like an animal of sorts, right? A head, a mouth, legs, and maybe he's jumping over the sword, a new beginning, jumping over something,
Actually-
leaving the old behind and entering
Yeah.
the new.
But I get something a little different because as you see it, let's put your card up. As you see it as jumping over, to me, the sword's going through. So the wolf to me could represent like things that you're battling from within and you're overcoming your obstacles
Could be, yeah.
and you're reaching that success point, which is kind of
Interesting.
similar to mine, but it's a little different. Mine is the kind of like a slight crown. So it's like
Can we
you're
hold it?
reaching that pinnacle where everything's going to change. In order to do that, as with the sorry, I had to count. The 8 of Swords, it's like you have to bring forth the energy to propel you forward to reach that goal of succession.
With this one
that's a word.
here, yeah, I with this one, yes, I get that piercing. I don't really, I mean, the piercing didn't really stand out to me, but this could be slaying your demons, right?
Thank you, April.
Moving beyond, or freeing yourself to start something new by slaying your demons. Very interesting. Yeah, I don't know how to take this one with the crown. This one's a little different.
But then what do you think of the roses? Because that's kind of interesting as well.
Yeah. This one, this one I'm getting.
Well, roses to me are a sign of like
yeah.
relationship, but then at the same time, it's like it could be celebratory because it's like, oh, here's a bouquet of roses for like, woohoo, you made it.
Yeah, I don't get that whole piercing demons with that card. I just get.
Pull up, oh, on my phone. I want to see what the Ace of Wands actually means. So, Ace of Wands, or Ace of Swords.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, I want
Well,
to show.
okay,
All right, you
so-
got it.
Is a powerful card. It means abrupt, dominant, fear yet. What the hell is fear yet? Fearless, yet dispassionate. Okay, so that's what the roses are, the dispassionate part, because it's like
Ah.
there's the roses, but they're slowly falling apart because you can see the petals are falling.
Yeah, see, I don't get that with this one. I do get the piercing. I get more of the slaying of demons. Yeah, I mean, and I read very intuitively. But interesting.
Yeah, so it's about defeat, dominance. So that makes sense with your card having the sword go through the fire wolf.
Yeah, I still don't get dominance, though, from that. I just get, like, slaying demons.
Well, because when you think of it, in the animal kingdom, the wolf is a very, very powerful animal.
Sure. Which brings me to the slaying of your demons, because your demons are very powerful to you, and you slay that. Right? Very interesting.
Oh, bye, Raven.
Oh, bye, Raven. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, next card is the Ace of Cups. Let's do 2 aces in a row. So this is the Ace of Cups. Let's hold that up for a sec.
And let me just pull Ace of Cups.
In my practice, yeah, wands are air. So, yeah, that's how, so I read more intuitively, but, like, the guidebook that I use actually denotes that. Swords are, I forgot what swords are. Yeah, swords are fire. But, cups are water.
Yeah,
Which we're talking about
so-
cups here. So this is my
The
Ace
Ace,
of
of
Cups.
Cups deals with, like, the emotions.
Yeah, so
So it's like the beginning of something new emotionally.
so when I see this, right,
Hi,
what's
Shamara.
interesting is you
Hi,
have
Charles.
like flowers and stuff growing out of the cup.
Mm-hmm.
So I see like the beginning of like what were you saying? You were saying emotion,
Mm-hmm.
and that could be like the beginning of a love interest or a beginning of something emotion that's depicted by the 2 flowers coming out of this cup, right?
Interesting, because when you look at both the cards, we both have flowers and water. When you think about it, water...
cups are a water card.
No, I know. But when you think about it, water flower is part of.
What are flowers part of?
Yeah.
Nature, spring.
Yes. What gives plants life?
Well, of course, water. Yeah,
Water.
you can. Yeah, that's the whole beginning. But like
Yeah.
representationally, right?
Does yours have a fish?
Mine has fish too.
Oh, mine doesn't have fish in it.
Yep, there's fish.
Yeah, so this is mine. Ace of Cups from the True Black Tarot. I really need to pull out my Spellcaster Tarot more often. Rarely use it, and it's a great deck. Oh, I agree.
Looking at this Hexen, yeah, this is another deck I really gotta start using.
So what did you see from yours?
Oh, well, I said that, but I'll show you again. So I see like the beginning. It could be beginning of life, right? Because I see the flowers growing out of the water. Even the fish swim upstream to spawn. So I see the beginning or the birth of like life or emotion. Very interesting.
I also just noticed the big, huge freaking dove.
Yeah.
In mine, doves usually are a symbol of love. So
Yes.
this could represent like
The birth of a love interest.
new love
Yeah.
interest, new relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what it actually says. So Ace of Cups represents love, new relationships,
See?
compassion, and creativity.
Yeah, right? And like I said, even with creativity, right, if you look at the fish at the bottom, I see swimming upstream to spawn, create new life. And then at the top, that's where, the flowers, I see the love interest. Not sure what that little fish in there jumping. I don't get I don't know what he's doing in there. But yes, it's a very emotional love card, if you would.
Oh, interesting. Because of the blossoming of the what's it called? The flowers, It says Ace of Cups often represents a new relationship, be it a friendship, new family connection, or blossoming romance. Haha, blossom.
Blossoming.
Dove, love.
So let's do 10 of Swords now. Okay, I'm going to show my 10 of Swords. Here's our 10 of Swords. This card's very powerful to me. Look at this card. Let you guys take a peek at that. Right, when I see this 10 of Swords, he dead.
All I see is my lady bits.
What? My lady bits. I don't know. He's dead.
Oh, exactly, Carmen. She said Ace of Cups, whatever you want, you'll get.
Ah, yeah. So, yeah, when this card comes up, it's ending. Something's definitely ending. You're not having a good day. That's for sure. He's dead, and like wolves are about to eat him. So, what's your 10 of Swords?
So mine's very similar, but instead of human, it's multiple animals.
Oh, yeah, the animals are all pierced.
There.
Wow.
Damn, birds try to steal my cookies again.
Are those birds being pierced or are they fish?
Yeah, they're birds.
Wow.
They're not doves, but I don't know what kind of birds they are. They're like not dove-ish birds. So yes, as Carmen just said, betrayal.
Yeah, betrayal, stab in the back.
Stabbed in the
But
back.
I don't get that too much from this card. Hold that one up.
You get it more from Dave's card. Interesting.
Definitely stab in the back.
Uh-huh.
Right? He's got 10 swords in his back. He dead.
He seriously was not liked.
Yeah, he's not having a good day.
He didn't get the good vote.
All right, which one you want to do next?
Oh wait, well, what does it represent?
Oh, you want to? Okay.
Yep. So.
Yeah, that one's going to be stabbed in the back. That's what that's going to be.
So 10 of Swords represents painful endings.
Yep. Wounds,
That's
betrayal.
obvious. Wounds, betrayal, loss, and crisis.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes sense.
Yes. All right. Which one you want to do next? Let's do Hanged Man.
Yeah.
Because this one's a very interesting Hanged Man. Not traditional.
I love my Hanged Man.
This one's very
That's
interesting.
very interesting how he's
I
hanging
think-
but upright. Most of them are upside down.
Yeah, and look at he's in that like encased in that like you know that what is that stuff that Han Solo was encased in when Jabba the Hutt had him like captive? Little Star Wars trivia.
I don't know, cement.
Yeah, oh, you obviously didn't watch Star Wars. Definitely.
Oh no, it was like metal that melted.
It was yeah, it was some sort of thing, but
That looks like concrete though.
yeah.
Oh no, it looks like metal. Never mind, I lied.
Well, it looks like yeah, he's strapped in and trapped and hanging there, almost like punishment, confinement. Very different because right, what does hangman typically mean? Or if you want to look that up,
Oh.
because hangman typically means, I think it's what self-sacrifice before change can occur. I don't get this. I really get more of a you're trapped. And you need to, it could be like, you're trapped. You can't change until you break those bonds that trap you. Right? That's what I get from this card.
So the Hanged Man upright technically represents pause, surrender, letting go of something, getting a fresh perspective.
Interesting. Not a traditional meaning, but yeah. I guess that's, could loosely travel. So let's see what your hanged man is.
So mine is also different from Dave's. He'd be relaxing there, not really. But he's upside down like the standard Hanged Man, but he's actually in the grass and kind of like laying.
It's like laying on the
upside
ground.
down.
Like a dead turkey.
So, Thanksgiving time. But no, this one definitely goes more with like taking that moment to pause, to reflect, because he'd be sitting there in the grass kind of somewhat relaxing, pondering life.
Yeah. Oh, he's pondering why the hell he's upside down.
Upside down with a broken neck.
Yeah, he's not having. Yeah, he's a little upside down with a broken neck. Oh yeah, he's like.
Oh. Yeah, and he's drooling.
I think he's dead. I think he got dropped on his head.
Well, yeah, he drowned, but obviously he's not drooling. But
Interesting.
yeah.
Yeah, you read that already.
No, I know.
Okay. So what's next? How about death? Is that your death card there?
Yes.
Very interesting death card. You go first this time.
Okay. So this is my death card. And it's interesting because it's like, it's not the standard. Well, yeah, because when you look at it, it's like death and life. So it's like that cycle. Because to me, the death card doesn't represent death literally, as most people would think. But it's like the rebirth, a massive change is coming forth. A cycle of something.
Yeah, interesting.
I'm still trying to figure out what this thing is up here that he's holding.
Let me see.
Oh, it's a key.
Ah.
That's interesting.
Key opens new doors.
Yeah, new opportunities. Or having control over the cycle and...
Yeah, the key, right?
Yeah,
so death
trying to
is
figure out
that
where I'm
massive
going.
change. Key, you open up that new door.
Yeah,
get
to be
beyond it.
prepared for... No, the key, having the key to control to be prepared for the fact that this change is coming. You better best be prepared, if you know what I mean.
Ah. So this is the death card from Spellcasters is pretty literal. That is death. It's like the Grim Reaper. And he's got a little henchman there. I don't know what that henchman there is doing. But that's the Spellcaster's death. And it's, so death represents... So when I see the death card, I read this one a little less intuitively. Because I know that death means that new beginnings. And it's very... when you see this card... Now, death... I gotta look through my Wizard's Tarot card.
It represents ending, change, transformation, and transition.
That's right. If you go to the... hold on, I'm going to do a little, because I love to contrast, like, so when cards are vastly different. I'm just thumbing through my Wizard's Tarot, because there is no death card, but instead, the card is literally transfiguration. And, let's give me a sec. I'll go find.
Does anyone have any questions or anything, or have any input on what they're seeing?
Yeah, we're going too fast. 'Cause we can
Hi,
definitely-
Donna. Oh, thank you, Donna.
All right.
Yeah, Salem was so much fun. We had a blast. It definitely was like very different going now.
So this
than
is my
before.
Wizard's Tarot Death card equivalent. It's called Transfiguration, but it's literally the same thing, right? When I see this card,
Mm-hmm.
it's literally major change.
Yeah, transformation.
You know, yeah, Transfiguration.
Ouch.
Last but not least, and this is a card I'm very.
There's two more.
I only got one more. What's two?
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta
the
find
Empress.
the Empress. And I just saw that card. I'm gonna find that card in here too. You show yours.
Okay, so up next we have the Tower.
Tower. Which is always a very interesting card. And I'd be curious. You looking up the meaning? I'm very curious.
So this is my Tower card. Very cool. Very interesting. With the Shama.
Let me see.
And it kind of looks slightly broken. So the Tower represents sudden change, upheaval, chaos, revelation, or awakening.
Oh, interesting. I like that meaning. Now here's my tower from Spellcasters. That's very typical of towers that you get in a Rider-Waite. And when I see these towers, let me hold it up, sorry, I don't want to be too fast. When I see these tower cards, it's calamity, it's disaster, it's
Oh, I didn't realize that the wolf right there.
major upheaval. Yeah, I mean it's a real bad card. In comparison, I wanted to also bring out my Wizard's Tarot because we've seen this card
Yeah.
a number of times. Total different meaning.
Yeah.
So read that meaning you had on the phone there.
So sudden change, upheaval, chaos, revelation, or awakening.
I see that
Yeah.
more in this card because I don't see the total calamity. I see chaos ensues, right? The storm around the tower.
You see the upheaval,
See the upheaval, that's the storm, the
but
surf
you also
is
see
all
more
over.
of the revelation.
Yes.
Because
in the awakening, because it could be, right, in the middle of a thunderstorm in the middle of the night, the dude's up looking out the window being like, what the blank's going on out there?
And it's
Yeah.
interesting because in mine, notice the cracks all around him signaling the destruction. Most of the Tower cards are a destructive card. And Dave's Wizard's Tower card, to me, it's kind of like the opposite. It's like
Withstanding.
withstanding the
Yeah.
strength to get through the chaos that's about to hit you. Because like when you saw the card, the thunder wasn't actually striking the tower. It was like kind of going around it.
Well, it
and
looked like it was like bouncing off. The
Yeah.
tower was like, yeah.
and
that's some
saying
lightning.
that the tower was still strong and had the ability to withstand the chaos of the thunder.
Exactly. All right, I'm trying to find my Empress
Oh, here.
here.
I will pull up the Empress. So this is my Empress card. The Empress.
It's gonna be the last one.
Oh, the top doesn't really... Oh, yeah, it kind of sparkles a little bit. So that's the Empress. Oops. What? Now, the Empress card represents... If I can find it. Here it is. So the Empress stands femininity, beauty, nature, nurturing, and abundance. So, let me get close here. Which is typically what you kind of see in a stereotypical Empress card. She's on a throne full of leaves. She's holding her ball.
She's holding a ball. She's holding a ball. Oh, this is a gorgeous Empress card.
She looks very relaxed. Like, she
Yeah.
is very caring. She's very, like, there for you. It's like she's the role model, almost.
Yeah.
She's the person that you want to look up to.
So
Very inviting.
So look at this. What do we get from this Empress?
Ooh, she looks like Callie.
I get Empress from the Wild, like right. She's not on a throne. She's like outside, but she's still very regal, very Empress-like.
Hi, Earthy Phantom.
Very interesting. She's like a
She's
warrior.
full of strength. Yeah,
She's a warrior Empress. This is a very strong.
They're
Empress.
like, they're different Empresses. She's like, I'm
Yeah.
chill. I
Hold
want to
this
be
up.
lazy, relaxed, do my thing. And she's like, I'm gonna take charge. This is my kingdom. I'm gonna protect it. She's like, yeah, you can go do that if you want. I'll just kind of be here waiting for when you get back. She's like, okay, I'm off to war. Bye.
Yeah, give me a sec. I'll pull up the Wizard's Tarot Empress. 'cause-
They're like, it's funny because these two Empresses show like the opposite sides.
Mm-hmm.
They're like two different sides of the Empress. The strong figure, in control, the woman who's knows what she wants. She's not afraid to go for it. She's like, you know what? I'll let other people do it for me. I'm gonna relax. I need me time. My kids are screaming and I have a headache. I'm gonna go relax a little bit.
And this one, she's gonna beat the kids. You ain't screaming.
She's like,
because
"You
I'm gonna beat your
misbehaving."
ass. She is a very strong Empress.
She's like, don't make me beat your ass.
now check this out, the Wizard's Tarot Empress. This is very Empress.
Yes, Kay, her skin was green.
Her skin was definitely green. This is like, I see almost like motherly, Mother Nature.
Yeah.
This
This
just
one's
the
like
creation
this.
of life. It's just very beautiful, serene. Yeah, very maternal. I get from this Empress.
Oh, wait a minute. Which makes sense with the ball, because it's like, that's her, I don't know, maybe like a baby. So it's like,
Could
because
be.
notice in this one, she's pregnant. In your card, Dave. Mine's not pregnant, but like the ball could symbolize in
Yeah,
like,
she's very maternity. Yeah,
oh, what's the word that I'm trying to describe the ball?
I mean, like an egg.
Yes, an egg. There we go. That's her egg that she want to be protected.
She lay an
Kind of
eggs.
reminded me of Shrek's wife, the green one you showed.
I wouldn't want to call her. What was Shrek's wife's name?
Fiona.
I wouldn't want to call her Fiona. She'd kick your ass.
Right.
She looks tough.
Uh,
But she does look elegant, though.
she kind of reminds me of like Elphaba from Wicked,
Yes.
who like after
Yes.
she melted, then because she didn't technically melt, it was like a trick, and then she decided to go to war for Oz and be like, I'm taking the kingdom back from the wizard.
We're off to see the wizard, wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Yes, Hex and Cheese Feast.
She is a fierce
Hi, Maya.
empress. Yeah, so that's all we took aside. Does anyone want to? Does anyone have a particular card they want us to show?
Oh, I have to go through, look at my deck.
Any other?
Ooh.
Because we've been on about an hour. And what do you guys think of this? I've been wanting to do more of this stuff like this, where Maddie and I sit and talk tarot.
Yeah.
It's a good way for us to compare our the Three of Swords,
Okay.
to compare our our intuition and how we look at it. So yeah, let's pick up some. Let's find Three of Swords.
Ooh, found it. Oh, Nine of Swords. Hold on. My Nine of Swords are over here. 2,
Three of Swords.
6,
And you guys want a Nine of Swords too?
5, 7.
Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Wait, what was that one? So wow.
2 swords. 5
Nine of
wands.
Swords.
Okay, so it's not there.
Uh-huh.
Sorry if it takes us a minute to try and figure out where they are.
Yeah.
And someone wanted to see the Chariot also. Oh, what's that? That's wands.
Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords. My God, it's like
5,
everything.
6, 7, 8.
I'm getting everything but.
Right. Come on, Nine of Wands. The wards come through. That's 10.
this other half here.
Sorry, guys. Pentacles.
What are we doing?
Pentacles.
9 of Swords and
Nine
3
of
of Swords,
Swords,
right?
3 of Swords, and Chariot. Page. Oh, here's the 9 of Swords and Chariot. Shachet. Where's my Chariot?
9 of Swords.
Chariot. Oh, here's my Chariot. Okay.
Chariot. I just gotta find my 3 of Swords.
It's one of my favorites. Oh, and Phantom wants to see the 8 of Cups. Okay, let's go through the deck again, because I know it's somewhere. 5, 6, 7,
Wait, I can't find the 3 of Swords. Why?
5,
Look at the 3 of Swords.
4.
Wait a minute. 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords. What else?
9 of Swords. Hold on.
9 of Swords, 3 of Swords, Chariot.
3 of Swords, 9 of Swords, Chariot, and 8 of Cups.
8 of Cups. Alright. 8 of Cups. Alright, that's what we got, right? Okay, I'm ready. Yeah, it is hot in this house. I don't know what it is.
And here's my 8 of Cups. Okay. So let's start with the 3 of Cups. Or 3 of Swords, sorry.
3 of Swords? Alright. Very interesting. I like this about... I'm going to let you go first. Or not.
Hold on, I'm just looking up 3 of Swords. And pulling it out.
Oh, you're looking up the
This
little
is
man.
my 3 of Swords. Is this right here. Super detailed heart being pierced by 3 swords that kind of slightly look like stakes.
Interesting.
So this is a card that you don't want, especially if you're in a relationship, because this is the card of heartbreak, of destruction, of doom, of loss. It's a sad card.
Almost
Ours is
exact.
similar, very similar. Oh, your heart is just as realistic as mine.
Yes. Now, the Wizard's Tarot, it has just the regular heart, but it's still pierced by 3 swords.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I love this real heart thing. This is really achy.
So this is the card of like heartache,
Heartache.
loss, grief,
Mm-hmm.
pain, suffering, emotional loss.
End of a relationship.
Mm.
Heartache, definitely.
Very,
Very.
very depressing card.
We don't want to get that card. Let's do Chariot next.
Okie dokie. You can go first.
So this is our Chariot, which is a literal chariot. And that typically, I typically get finding direction in life. Maddie's actually looking for it. I don't know, he uses an app on his phone to look them up. I have some books and stuff on it, but you got anything there?
Okay. So
So,
here's
yeah.
my chariot. Very
Is he on a
interesting.
unicycle? No, what is it?
No, that's a rock.
Oh, he's just sitting on a rock.
Yeah. So
And he's got a
very
blindfold, but the
interesting.
birds are either removing the blindfold. Interesting.
Yeah.
It's very
I'm
interesting.
still trying to figure out what's going on in mine.
Yeah.
So chariot technically represents control, willpower, success, action, and determination.
Well, see, I have a total different meaning from that card from my book.
Which I can see the determination because it's like he has a chain in his hand and it's broken. So it's like you're breaking that cycle of whatever is constant in your life that you want to break, that you want to overcome.
Well, isn't that finding your direction in life, overcoming that cycle?
Right.
So, and that's where I get the movement of the chariot going in a direction. You're riding your chariot to find your direction in life. It's kind of what I got.
Still unsure what the being blindfolded by 2 doves would represent. That one's kind of
Yeah.
interesting. Oh, actually, I have my little black book. So, the chariot...
Oh, it'll be interesting to see what this artist decides that, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay, here's the chariot. So I should have used this book. So the Chariot represents success, control, ambition, and will. The Chariot is the embodiment of success. The taste of victory after years of struggle and uphill battles is at the finish line.
Yeah,
But-
see, that's where I get that. Finding your
okay.
direction in life.
So, because it looks like he's kind of like in that running stance, and the two doves and the blindfold isn't actually a blindfold, but it's kind of like, you know,
I
when you're
think-
at a race and you pass that finish line? That's kind of like what
Maybe
it
could
represents
be.
to me.
Yeah. Interesting.
So, a figure is frozen in time as he takes his place upon the throne of wings, half ascending and half reclining after an arduous trek, his arms raised in triumph. In one hand he holds a scepter, a symbol of power and rule, in the other a chain, an instrument of control and authority.
Yeah.
He learned to master himself as he harnesses the powers of the entities that surround him, using every power at his disposal to achieve his goals.
Yeah, so Kay asks, can the chariot be riding away from or towards something? And my answer, I think, is both. I
Both.
think it's a transition.
Because
I think it's when, through struggling and,
Hi, Marge.
kind of struggling, it's finding your direction in life, hitting your stride. So you're going away from the negative or the rut you may have been in towards your direction in life, your stride, when you hit your stride. So I do believe both.
And that card's retreat.
Retreat.
But it's interesting because in that card, the chariot's going away. In most cards, the chariot is driving towards you.
Not so sure. Hold on a second. You might be right. I'm going to go to what I know. And let's find the chariot in here. Because that is a good point. Does the direction... Now, to me, when I'm reading that card, the direction that the chariot is going in really doesn't... Because I see it more as a transition. But I'm curious to see which direction the chariot is going.
Watch it be coming towards you. And I'll say I was right.
I'm thinking that you are right. I'm not denying that. I think it's different. I think the chariot is coming towards
Watch it
you.
be the very last card.
No, wait a minute. Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's not a typical chariot card in here. It's, if you remember, it's the witch on a broom. And I'm gonna have to go through a second time because I must have went by it.
Okay.
No, hold on.
Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
What the hell is it?
Do 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 do.
Yeah, we'll do those.
Jeez, how could you seriously don't know where?
It's sticking together somewhere. Here it is. I got it.
Oh, okay, he got it. He got the chariot.
Jeepers.
So she'd be flying towards you.
Yes, she is on a broom, and I love this chariot card.
I cannot be Bucks. That's about as far as I could probably go.
What's that? I cannot what?
No, because I was like doing random things, and someone was like, "Beatbox." Dave, if he could, if anything.
We got the rhythms up in here.
Certainly got rhythm.
So yes, here's our chariot. I love this chariot because it's a witch on a broom, and she is flying towards
Right.
you. I don't see anything different when I look at that card versus this one. I just see that direction in life, that transition from both cards.
Yeah.
Right. So why don't we do Nine of Swords next?
Yes. So 9 of Swords. 9. Oh, not mine.
Nine of Swords. This is the Nine of Swords. All right, we'll let you guys take a peek of that. Commit that to memory. I got the rhythm up in here. Okay.
Ooh. And then this is my 9 of Swords. It's a poor little rabbit being impaled with rose petals floating down on top of him.
Yeah. And look at this guy's mourning. And he's got swords on the ground surrounded by candles, almost like a
Ritual.
ritual or a mourning.
It's kind of like remembrance of remembrance of the fallen.
Or grave site even.
Memorial.
Right? It's definitely some despair there, some heavy sadness. Look, he's got his eyes covered. Right? It's definitely a mournful card. What do you have for the okay?
So 9 of Swords is the nightmare card. Represents nightmares, anxiety, worry, fear, depression. And that's certainly depression because I think that rabbit is depressed that he's impaled upon the sword.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because it's like the rose petals coming down. It kind of reminds me of like in those weird like nightmare dreams where it's like foggy and you see yourself and then you get impaled and then like randomly rose petals are falling from the sky and you're like, what the hell's going on? I just died. Why is there rose petals? So that's kind of what I get.
Very interesting.
So in my little book, the 9 of Swords, where's my swords? Represents nightmare, desperation, terror, and worry. The darkest hour, desperation, loss of hope. A white rabbit, traditionally a symbol of luck, has been brutally impaled. Obviously.
So this is the Wizard's Tower 9 of Swords.
In mine.
Definitely nightmare. Definitely nightmare.
The future looks grim. The sword itself, with pointed pommel and guard, sits center of the image.
Well, that put yours up there because it's describing your card. Yeah.
Proud of the results. Its conspirators, 8 traditional swords in the background, form a cage or ring around the scene. So if you can kind of see the shimmer of the cage.
Yeah, let me see.
Noticeably, the red that flows from the pure white rabbit is not blood; it's rose petals.
Oh, it doesn't shimmer. Okay.
And the scene takes on characteristics of dreams instead of reality, alluding to the possibility that this dread is perhaps not real. The 9 of Swords can refer to physical as well as mental imprisonment and difficulties.
Wow, I'm feeling
Okay, wow, I'm feeling
quite crappy
right now. Thanks, 9 of Swords. Yeah.
Yeah, this was me last night. I couldn't sleep. I didn't have nightmares.
Oh my god, I couldn't sleep either. Like literally, I just laid there. I actually at one point started playing with Thor because I just couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
And then I laid there and just stared at the dirty ass ceiling. How the hell is there dirt up there?
I don't know. Someone could.
It kind of looks like some goblin was like running around up on there.
And last but not least, 8 of Cups. So
this
hold on. Here's the 3 of Swords. We were talking about that before. Remember the realistic hearts? This is the Wizard's Tarot one. It's just kind of very similar, but just
yeah, April. Heart. I think it must have been like, I don't know, probably just retrograde because a lot of people, I guess, last night did not get any sleep.
All right, so
what's this one?
8 of Cups. Let's see if I can find my Wizard's Tarot 8 of Cups, because, I'm going to want to show it. 8 of Cups, 8 of Cups.
Oh, here, I'll show mine. So this is my 8 of Cups. So cute. We got an underwater scene with the lonely little, what is that thing called? Oh, jellyfish. Wait, is that jellyfish?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, it's not a jellyfish. He has eyes. That's, with the tentacles, it's octopus. No, is that an octopus? I think that's an octopus. Well, whatever it is, he's kind of cute. Hi, Mama Squirrel. Hi, I'm sorry I'm MIA, just trying to survive the retrograde without killing everyone. So, this little guy is Fred. I decided to name him Fred.
That's Fred.
Yep, Fred. Fred the, I think octopus looking thing, or, yeah. So, the Eight of Cups usually represents disappointment, abandonment, withdrawal, and escapism. And in my book, the Eight of Cups, wrong way, Matt, says, so it's discovery, journey, moving on, and loneliness. A newborn baby octopus, it is an octopus, is about to leave its nest, embarking on its first adventure. It is alone in the dark, in the cold darkness of the waters, and senses a simultaneous fear and excitement. It has outgrown its egg and clutch. It is the time to move on to new things. While the unknown can be intimidating, it also filled with new discoveries to be made. The Eight of Cups indicates a time of continued journey and leaving the old behind. A past event or location has fulfilled its purpose and new opportunities awaits.
Yes. So I kind of disagree. I don't know what app you're using on your phone. I disagree with that. Read that, what your phone said again.
Yeah.
I totally disagree with that. And I'm going to tell you why.
So the Eight of Swords technically
Eight
represents... Eight of Cups is
Okay.
disappointment, abandonment, withdrawal, and escapism.
I don't believe that. So I'm going to go, this is Spellcasters. Right? And we'll look closely. He's the guy sitting at the picnic table. Right? And I don't want to show that one yet. But we've got the cups balanced here. And, he's looking at him like it's an accomplishment. Well, no, because he's actually got one spilled. And so I get a different vibe from this card. He's got 7 of them balanced, and he's got one spilled. And he's focusing on the one spilled. Very interesting. Switching gears. Now, this is my Wizard's Tarot deck. Now, this is definitely moving on. A past, fulfillment, now moving on from it. Just like the booklet he has says, when I see this, right, he balanced all the cups. They're all balanced. And, a little cooking on top, but they're up there. And now he's moving on. But he's reluctantly moving on because he's kind of got that head turned back to take that last look.
Wait, that's interesting that you talked about moving on, because the last part of my book says, this card can also refer to an intangible mental state, inviting new modes of thinking or straying, moving on from one's comfort zone. Hence, little Fred leaving the nest and in a dark, scary part of the sea that he has no idea where he is, and he's afraid, but it's like he has to move past that fear of the unknown and just kind of go with it, accept the unknown.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
So we've been on for an hour and 20 minutes. That's about good.
Yeah.
So guys, what did you think of this? Because I would like to do more of these. Maddie and I love doing the Maddie and I stuff.
We should probably alternate. So every other Wednesday, if you want, we
should do readings.
Card tarot one week, and then like next week, Dave can do his card readings.
Yeah, we can do card readings. What do you work next week? I know some Wednesdays you work late.
Actually, I know, because I've got my schedule.
Ah!
Right here. So next week, I have Wednesday off. Oh, no, I lied. Damn it, I work 12 to 8.
Yeah, so we'll see how, we'll see how next Wednesday goes. It's tough. We're all trying to survive this retrograde. Today was a good day, though. If you pay attention, if you guys are a member of the Wizards Tarot Facebook group, I did my daily draw, and what was it that I got?
You know what we should do,
was,
Dave, is keep out the cards that we already talked about so we don't accidentally go over the same ones we just talked about.
Yeah, well, what we'll do is we'll get them in order first.
Oh, yeah, true. I'm going to keep these ones out.
Yeah, keep them out, because we'll use yours as the guide.
Yeah.
But, let me see. I'm in hiding because my energy sucks right now. I didn't want to pull anyone else into it. It's been. Let's take a few seconds because we'll go like an hour and a half. We'll spend 10 minutes on talking a little bit of retrograde. because it has. I mean, I don't know what it is. I say this all the time. Retrograde kicks.
Sorry.
Good Lord. Retrograde kicks my ass. Maddie and I even had a spat the other morning
Yeah.
because
Oh my god, my entire day was horrible yesterday.
we woke up with the absolute worst energy. And it was retrograde, and it was, I got up, and it was just bad energy from the moment we got up. I don't even remember what we spatted over. We had some feeding the cats. I'm late for work because, I don't know, you know, we now have this new rule because others, well, me too. I can't blame this one on others. Was strolling in kind of, you know, right at the time or a few minutes behind. And our bosses took us all aside, like, now I want you there 10 minutes before your shift starts. So, yeah.
It's funny though, because when you think about it, things that bugged you so much that day, when you look back on them, they're kind of trivial.
That is
It's
very
actually kind of
trivial.
funny.
But
Like,
it's not even.
for example,
it's not even the things. It's just that work was getting on my nerves. I was running late. I was sick of hearing, oh, no, you're not here 10 minutes before you. Just stupid stuff like that. And that's why I kind of. That's how the day started. And it really was kind of, you know, trivial stuff. You know, it's like feeding the cats.
Yeah. Well, like for me yesterday, it was kind of funny because like it all started with the fight, and then directly after.
Well, that wasn't yesterday.
Oh, it
Was it yesterday?
Yeah, it was. It was
I thought
yesterday.
the day before.
No, it was yesterday. Because I remember coming home and I took a nap because I was just
Yes,
so drained.
it was yesterday.
So
That's right.
it's
It was
like
Tuesday.
we started off with that fight, and then directly I got to work early, and I got into a fight with my best friend over the weekend plans. And then directly after that, I had a client that I did a haircut. She tipped me like $1 And then directly after that, I got a sandwich for lunch, and I dropped my entire sandwich on the floor, pissed me off, so I went to Dunkin' Donuts to get a drink, got skipped in the line by this old guy who stepped out of line,
jeepers.
and right as I was going up to place my order, he cuts in front of me to place his order, and I was like, you know what, I don't have time for this. So I went back, had my lunch, the phone was weird all day long, literally it kept on ringing every 5 minutes, no joke. I would answer the phone, no one would be on the phone, I'd just hear silence, and then it would ring continuously like 12 more times doing the same thing, and then there were a few times when it would ring, I'd pick it up after one ring, and then it would just get that beep as if like the person just hung up. So it was like that kind of day, and then on top of that, my coworker was bugging me and like hiding my tools all over the place, and I was like, I ain't got time for this shit today. So I ended up leaving work early because I was like, no. This day is not, no.
Yeah, so we had a little spat, but we always like text each other, I'm sorry, blah, 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 and we were good. And so he was texting me all of the shit that was happening to him throughout the day, and it was like, oh my God. So my day started out shitty, and it was okay. Not great, not bad.
We hope you feel better, Jen.
Yeah, we had to move our desks because, you know, we rearranging the office, so that was a little bit of a pain in the ass, but that ended up being a good thing. But what's funny is today, you know, and of course I come home, we light some candles, we had the incense going, I did a little cleansing, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to do it again tonight. And I'm experimenting with which crystals I, you know, should wear to kind of weather this retrograde shit, because it's, I swear to God, it's just so, I hate.
Jeez, you got them crystals
Oh, look
going
at,
on.
oh, look at, I'm, you know, I'm like,
He's decked out in balls.
look at
that.
I've got a crystal here.
It's got one
I've got a
cage
crystal
sack,
here.
another
I've
cage
got
sack,
the
my locket.
locket that Maddie got me. Oh yeah. This I have crystals in my pocket, and so today was a good day. I don't even know what this one is. This is a stone I tumbled. If I can get it out of this damn thing.
Aw, Jen, we love you. Only a few more days till the end of Gatorade.
But this called to me this morning. I think it's a tiger's eye,
Can I see?
but it doesn't.
Can I see? I think that's blue. Yeah, that's blue tiger's eye.
Yeah, so this one called to me this morning because I was like, can't have more of these shitty days. I'll kill somebody. So I put that one on in a cage.
Kisses, Mama Squirrel.
And then this one is just my smoky quartz Scully. And I had that on today. Put that on. Did a little prayer ritual this morning. And I did my daily draws. If you follow me, like I said, the Wizards Tower Facebook page. And this morning, I pulled 9 of Cups. Now, we all know 9 of Cups is, a good accomplishment, an accomplishment, a celebration at the end of the day, a really good card. And I'll tell you today, so we were kind of half-staffed because my colleague was on vacation. So it was busy. I got to work on time. My breakfast from Starbucks was yummy. And it was like a hit off the bat. Very, very busy. Like I was getting 2 phone calls at a time. It was crazy. But it ended up, I was handling things, boom, boom, boom. And by the end, by noon...
Hi, Jen. Taxidermy Wedge.
Oh, hello, Jen. By noon, I was hitting my stride. And by the end of the day, it was like... So, one thing, the day flew by, because I was so busy. It was just a great day. Like, all day long, like, 4 of the people that I helped, more than that, sent emails to me and my boss thanking me for helping them and telling my boss how wonderful I am. It was like just a freaking fantastic day. So I think I'm going to keep these 2 crystals. These are going to be... I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And when does, 31st? So what we got, like 6-7 more days before this retrograde's over? We have what the
thank you, John.
What do we have? The black, is it a black
moon?
The black moon. We got to get through that. But then we're into goodbye retrograde, stay away.
Right.
Because I tell you, it is. Retrogrades, I don't know. They just... And Matt's yelling at me, why do you let this stuff get to you?
As I had the exact same kind of day.
Yeah. And I never did.
Now I get
never
it.
did. He did. I came home and he's like, now I get what you mean. My day was so bad. Because I was going to be like, oh.
It was like,
why don't you just not let that thing
after
bother
another.
you?
No, you should have seen me when oh my god, it was hilarious. When I dropped my sandwich, I felt like the whole world just like collapsed. My world collapsed. I literally went, are you serious? And I screamed so loudly. Salem, who was in the back organizing the color, comes rushing out the door. He's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? I'm like, I dropped my sandwich. He's like, seriously? I thought like someone died out here. I was like, yeah, my sandwich died. It's on the floor. I took 2 bites and it fell on the floor. It died for nothing. Do you understand that? It died for nothing.
Do you understand I dropped my sandwich?
And he's staring at me like,
I dropped my
Matt,
sandwich.
get a grip of yourself. I'm like, oh, you have no idea. Now I know what Dave goes through. I'm screaming because of a sandwich.
See, and the thing is, I tried to explain it. With me in retrograde, and I really shouldn't complain. Because...
Dandelion goes, rip sandwich.
2019 to
2019.
It isn't even like... It's a bad day because something major happened. It's just little things making me trip all fucking day long. And it's just like, oh my god, not another thing. I don't even remember that morning, like yesterday morning. I don't know what it is. I got up late. And then it was just stupid little thing after stupid thing that got me to the point already that when you were like, feed the cats, I'm like, I'm running late. And it just kept nitpicking me up. And that's what retrograde does to me. It's like, Maddie gets to work. What happens? He drops his sandwich. And what else?
Oh gosh, I get
Just-
skipped in Dunkin' Donuts line.
It is when
One
you
after another.
when you think back, it's like, oh, skipped in line. Really? Is that a big deal? But it's like,
everything just
it's like
builds.
getting skipped in line 50 times.
Right.
Right? You're ready to punch a baby.
Right. I know. It's like most days you're like, okay, you get skipped in line. You're like, that's okay. I'll wait. Skipped in line on retrograde. Not today.
Yo, that's because you've already had 3 bitchy customers, 2 no tips,
I
and you
witnessed
dropped
the
your
death
sandwich.
of my sandwich.
Yeah, it's like it's just this nitpicking. It's
Right.
like the sickly fish. Have you guys ever had fish tanks?
Yes. Well, I haven't.
Well, if you have a fish that's kind of sick, the rest of them just pick at it until it's dead. That's what happens. It's like, oh, you're not feeling well? Pick, 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 pick. Oh, you're floating upside down. Job finished. And that is what I feel like on retrograde.
Yeah.
The sickly fish in the fish tank.
Like-
well, yes, it's the stupid bullshit makes me want to strangle someone, and it is. It's stupid bullshit. And you see your hands just going for the neck, and just, but you think back, it's like, really? Did I get pissed over the stupidest fucking thing?
Right. Dear retrograde. Can we not right now? Love, Maddie.
I'm gonna build the Death Star. I swear to God, I'm gonna build it. I'm gonna start a GoFundMe so I can buy a Death Star, and I'm gonna fly up to that fucking.
Oh, no, not at all. Because, so Debbie just asked, I wonder if,
I wonder
attitude towards retrograde makes things more likely to happen, though. Because I started out the
Absolutely.
day with, actually, yeah, probably, because today I had slightly similar, not to the degree I had yesterday. I did have a few things here and there that ticked me off a bit, but it didn't, because I started the day out with a positive attitude, I kind of just shook it off. Whereas yesterday, I woke up with a bad attitude that it was like everything just kind of spiraled.
It is. So
Bye, Kay.
So a witchy friend of mine, who was actually also my the one that taught me Reiki, used to say, you can manifest negativity, and there is an aspect to that. So the energies affect me, and
Oh, Jen.
it does. It gets in, but then it exasperates my attitude. So then it's almost like a snowball effect. Retrograde starts picking at me. I get a bad attitude. That makes everything even freaking worse. Let's see. Jen says, Friday I have to be at main office, so it'll take everything I have to not... Oh, yeah.
Right.
And we even talked a little bit in Jen's page, admin chat, about work. And I tell you, even myself, this close. Let me tell you, if I didn't have, the mountain of debt, not really, we don't have a mountain of debt, but like, it's, I'll tell you, it's close, this close. I feel I know how you feel, Jen. It's like, yeah, this close. The bomb is gonna go off. But yeah, it is. I think there is a part of it. Oh man. So I'm looking at Jen. I have seriously considered calling out. Like, my colleague is on vacation for the next 2.5 weeks. I don't even have that option. We'd leave our intern running the place. Oh Lord. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta hang on for another 2.5 weeks. And I'll tell you, I'm gonna need some sort of little vacation, 3-day weekend. I don't know, because I guess we're probably not traveling at Christmas, so I might recall those days.
Yeah. Do we want to go to that thing in August at the end in Connecticut?
I don't know. I can't do that because that's going to be one of Kyle's.
Oh.
But no, we have. We should probably talk about this privately. But we can go for like the weekend, or maybe it's a long ride, but we can think about that.
Okay. Yeah,
But
we'll discuss
we have
later.
the September camping trip with Terrence, which is going to be.
Well, I already got the time off for that.
Yeah, well, I think I'm going to get more time off. I think we might want to do like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, go home and just chill. Maybe even more days.
All right.
you know. But anyways, sorry about that. We kind of squirreled instead of talking about our own shite. But I think, well, we have been on. All right, we hit our hour and 30 minutes, guys. I think we'll wrap it up here.
And it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Okay? No, but
we did it at the same time.
but yeah. So like and subscribe.
Ow! You did not bite me.
Glad you guys could stop in. And next Wednesday, if all goes
Brat
according to
cat.
plan, I'll do some readings. I saw Maddie's Salem video. I will get started. The Tarot Stock video will finger. Oh no, it's a big giant finger. I gotta get that Tarot Stock video edited and posted. That is high on my priority list. We'll get that up there. I gotta start, which means you're gonna get your junk off my Mac.
Anyways, guys, stay safe.
Stay safe. Stay calm. Love one another. Send each other
all
healing energy.
Reiki.
Let's, as a
protection.
community, for a community, for a sec, let's do this. Little bit of homework. Well, let's do this right now. While I got 21 people, grab, if you can, your favorite crystal. Go grab your favorite crystal. Come on, get to stepping.
Well, I don't have time for that right now.
You do have time for
I have a
that.
cat on me.
And
I don't
the
want to
cat
just
can
shove
go.
him off my. You just squished him.
Here he goes. Look at that. Oh, bye, baby. Nice seeing you. Go get. Well, you don't have to.
Okay.
Grab your
I'll
favorite
grab mine
crystal,
later.
and let's hold this crystal for a sec. And I want to meditate a little bit. Let's kind of clear the room. Right? Let's close our eyes and hold. I love this crystal because it's so substantial.
You know what I could do is this.
Yeah.
I'll get
So-
my singing bowl. So.
Well, no. I don't. I want it to be quiet.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
singing.
then-
We can do a sing. I think this Saturday I do a singing bowl thing. But let's grab our crystal.
Aragonite.
All right.
Okay.
Close
so this
our
is my
eyes.
aragonite crystal.
Okay, let's close your eyes. And we're going to start by focusing on breathing. In through your nose, out through your mouth. So in, out. In, out. Now with your eyes closed, with your third eye, I want you to focus and look at your crystal.
Look at it with your third eye,
With
or
your third
envision your crystal.
Yeah, just envision it in your mind as you breathe in through your nose. Now imagine with each inhale, the energy emanates from the crystal, the positive energy emanates and goes into your body. And as you exhale, all that negative energy goes back out and into Mother Earth to be recycled. So breathe in from the crystal, clean energy, out, negativity to Mother Earth. Breathe in, breathe out. With each breath, your body fills with that clean energy. And with each exhale, the negative energy goes back out.
Look, our energy is so powerful, we turned off the AC.
Now keep breathing until all the negative energy is expelled. Picture all of it going away.
Bye, Felicia.
you're ready, open your eyes. And that's kind of how, we'll wait for people to come to, and that's how the gist of how I crystal meditate with this guy. And just very important, these little things, very important, will just set your energies right so that you can withstand that negative energy from retrograde. Kind of protects you. And at that, we'll wrap this up. Thank you guys for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click the little bell so you get the notifications. Like and subscribe to Conjurer's Table. And,
One word.
One word. And also, if you have Facebook, definitely
check out our Facebook page.
Yeah, Wizard's Tower.
One word.
Let me see. With the specific crystal I had, it produced ocean waves that washed away. Yeah. Once you get into meditation, you're gonna imagine however it is that energy gets to you. I see a vapor coming up in, but it could be waves washing over you. It could be just white light. Doesn't matter. The visualization that works for you is what really makes the meditation.
Carmen has a great suggestion. She said you should make a meditation video.
I've talked to a few people about that, and I'm going to do a meditation video as a pre-record. I'll probably work on that this weekend, if time permits. So with the way I want to do it, I have to compose my own meditation music to get around the YouTube copyright nonsense. So I'm working on that now. Once I got the nice soft meditation music, I'll actually record the video and kind of guide through that whole thing. So look for that either this week or next week in a pre-record up on my channel. Absolutely. I can do a crystal meditation. Because I've been doing a lot of crystal meditations, and with that, with the music and stuff like that. So I might do that. Incorporate my favorite crystal in there.
Bye, guys.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining. Like and subscribe. Love you guys. Mwah. We're almost through this retrograde, so we'll get there. And love one another. Subscribe to one another's channels. All kinds of good stuff. Love you all. Peace and love. Bye-bye. Oh, bye-bye.